This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Like to be joined for the first time in a long time by Abass Baraou via Zoom. Abass, like I mentioned, I haven't seen you for a couple of years because of COVID. How are you?
Yes, I'm all good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. Now, you've got a fight coming up tomorrow, so let's start there. Meriton Karaxha. How much do you know about him?
I've seen a couple of fights. I've seen he's a tough fella. He's very strong coming forward, looking for the infight and all this. And yeah, he's have a lot of fights. He's well experienced, but I think I'm very good prepared to be him, and the rest we're gonna see tomorrow.
He's, as you mentioned, he's got a lot of fights, a few losses, but he's never been stopped inside the distance. Are you expecting him to be very durable tomorrow?
Yeah, well, I had a good camp, and I'm really looking forward for a knockout, for a big knockout. But I'm gonna get in there, showing my new boxing skill, what I've been working on, and the rest will happen by itself.
You said that you don't want to force the knockout, but you believe it will come. Given nobody's ever stopped him, do you almost want to make that statement to be that first guy to stop him?
100%. In every fight, I want to have some challenge, and this is one challenge I want to overcome. And I think I don't want to put pressure on myself, but I think it's looking good for a big knockout.
Just to go back to your last fight, you were out in Austria quite recently, Abass. It didn't last very long. You got rid of Jay Spencer inside one round. Did that go quicker than even you expected?
Yeah, after this long fight, I wanted to have a couple of rounds, but I think I was really good prepared for him, so I stopped him when I had the chance to.
Just to go back to the Jack Culcay fight, obviously the Jay Spencer fight was your first fight back after that. To go back to that night, because we haven't spoken since, how disappointed were you with that decision?
I was really disappointed. I didn't see it coming. It was a tough fight, but I feel like I had him under control, and it wasn't like dangerous for me. And his face looked like he came out of a big trauma. And yeah, I didn't expect it, and there was also a few things I could have done better, but I definitely won this night, and I was looking for the rematch, but it's still going on, and we'll see what the future brings.
When you're on the end of a decision that you don't feel happy with, how does that change your mindset? Does that make you want to be more aggressive to make sure it doesn't go to the judge's hands as often as possible?
Yeah, it just to me it's like I need to make things in the fight more clearer. I don't want to let the decision to be that close. If I have a chance to take somebody out, I need to use it, and I feel like I had it in this fight, and it was just back and forth most of the time, but still I done the most things. So next time, if this fight is gonna happen, it won't last long.
You said there you've been pushing for the rematch. You still want that to happen. Are you hopeful that he will take that rematch or not?
I'm hoping he will, because I think he's a sportsman and he knows that he don't want this fight. So as Wasserman is done everything offered him, but they're not accepting it. I think also for him it will be a good fight, and I want my rematch. I want to prove that I'm better than him, and I want to make that loss even.
Abbas, if you get the win tomorrow, going into a big 2022, do you feel you're ready to step up to world level potentially next year?
100%. I'm ready for anybody in this division, and I want to prove that. And from the fight tomorrow, I will prove my level, and next year we can aiming for higher things.
I wanted to get your thoughts on a couple of fights in your division. Obviously, all the belts are really tied up between Charlo and Castano at the minute. We're expecting their rematch to be announced very soon. Who do you think will win the rematch if you had to pick, Abbas?
I think the better one. I think who's prepared the best for each win. It's not really in my interest. I think when my shot came to this level, I will do the best for me, but I'm not really interested in what's going on.
Abass, you've fought all over the place as a pro already. You've fought in the United Arab Emirates. I met you when you fought in the UK. You fought in Austria very recently. How do you find fighting on the road compared to fighting in Germany like you will be tomorrow?
It's all a good adventure. I like also fighting home, but I'm also every time ready to experience new things. So it's always a good memory for me to fight in UK, also in Dubai, everywhere. What can I say? I love fighting, and it can happen everywhere.
And final one from me, Abass. You told us you feel very well prepared. You feel the knockout will come in this fight. What do you want to show the fans that's maybe new or that you've been working on during the fight?
We've been working in the boxing booth gym with Adam Booth and Josefa, also Charlie in the gym. I think after this long time I've been there, I learned a lot of things, and there will be fireworks in the ring tomorrow, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
All right, Abass, best of luck and thank you for speaking to Boxing Social. We'll catch you soon, okay?
You're welcome. See
Right.
you.